up, y'all? It's yours truly, the one and only. I go by the name of Pharaoh, Mr. Pharaoh. Who's Pharaoh? You can call me crazy as long as you call me. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. We do this every night of the NBA season. We got the Golden State Warriors in Minnesota taking on the Timberwolves. The Warriors are having an egregious go of it. The only team that they can beat is Minnesota, it feels like. So let's do a reaction with some commentary to this game. A very important game for both of these teams. Look at their records, y'all. I mean, one team's 19-20, the other's 21-18. And listen, I don't know exactly what you thought either one of these teams would be this year, but their records are at the spot where this thing could go left for either one of them quickly, right? So every game is pivotal before All-Star break. Look at Steph. Whew. Goodness grief. It's 18-4? Oh, good Dom. Looney rolling with the cook master, the chef. It's Steph. Bang! Whoo! Oh, that's how you feel, huh, Curry? You keeping it real, huh? It's 23-5. Buddy! Oh, I thought he was finna pull it. I thought Steph was finna He gives it to Buddy who And then Curry. What is happening right now? Bang! It's 29-8. Ooh, Curry got that look in his eye.
Curry still has more points than Minnesota. But ultimately, he also reiterated what Steph did.
So either the Warriors are going to be really bad at some point in this game, or Minnesota's going to be really good. I don't want to make it harder than what it has to be. But I don't want you to go anywhere. This game does get close, all right? I can at least give that away as a teaser. This was an ESPN doubleheader, and I think everybody that watched it got their money's worth, and you don't feel like you had a bad investment. Oh, I do want to show love to my sponsor real quick. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you use the promo code Pharaoh. Tap in with my sponsor. Look, if you're Steph Curry is a guy that's going to put you in position to win some money. Anthony Edwards is another guy that's going to put you in a position to win some money. Going higher on those dudes throughout the season is going to put you in position to win money. All right? You use my promo code Pharaoh. I'm going to match your first deposit up to 1,000 of them fangs. That's what I'm going to do. Now, what you going to do about that? Nas Reed, an easy finish.
Pass Santos, good hands that time. Looked like it was Curry.
And I know it looks weird, y'all, like I'm looking off the screen, but it's my setup. So I'm looking at my TV versus looking at my computer monitor. So it literally depends on where's the scoreboard at, right? So like the last game I did a reaction to, the scoreboard was like right in here. So I'm sorry, it was on the other side. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. It was over there, right, all the way in the bottom left corner. So when that happens, I have to move myself over here. And because of that, I kept it here. This is a scoreboard. ESPN's tickers are usually in the center, right? So I look a little weird, but I'm looking at the game, y'all, I promise. Though it does look a little weird to the eye, I'm not just looking off the screen. Sorry, I hate that thing that it looks that weird, but it's kind of how it is unless I go into settings and make a very weird adjustment. As Anthony Edwards puts it down, it's a 10-point game. Oh, look at that. Good spin from Wiggins. The kick out. Moses Moody gets the rope. Let me find some stats for this basketball game. There was a conversation that's been broached by media because of Steph. Steph pretty much said recently that he doesn't want the Warriors to tank. I'm sorry. He said he doesn't want the Warriors to go out and potentially end up having to tank in the future. So he doesn't want the Warriors to go out and try to win a championship so bad that it puts them in a bad spot after he's gone. I totally disagree with that comment. Steph's like, you know, I've had a great run. You know, I got to take the good with the bad. When we were winning, everybody was smiling. And now I can't expect the Warriors and his ownership group to pretty much overhaul everything, make a crazy trade, to potentially mortgage their future to help me try to win a championship right now. I don't necessarily agree with Steph's sentiment. Obviously, he's in the organization, not me. Dante DiVincenzo cuts his deficit down to 7. But my thoughts were simple. Like, Steph, you've made a lot of people a lot of money. Let's be real. The Warriors were bad before Steph got there. When he leaves, whenever that sad day for me and every NBA fan is, when he leaves, let's be real, the Warriors are probably going to be bad again. Like, the Warriors had one run with Baron Davis and company for a year or two. For the most part, the Monte Ellis years, they were bad. The Warriors been a bad franchise up until they got that dude number 30. So I don't think he should care about that. I like LeBron's approach to it. I got one life to live. I'm investing my body and time with this. I could be somewhere with my millions and billions. If I'm going to play this game, y'all going to invest in me. Lakers a bad organization. I'm a diehard Laker fan. They've been a bad organization for the better part of the last 15 years. LeBron's just been there. Right? Like, the back end of Kobe was bad. That Steve Nash, Dwight Howard trade was a disaster. I don't believe players should care about that. And you're spending a lot of money anyway as the Warriors. I feel like Steph shouldn't care about that. If this Warriors team goes out and gives him a Paul George type of guy, a Jimmy Butler type of guy, then from there on, I'm like, okay, whatever happens, happens. But until they go do that, like, the Warriors have mismanaged a lot of pieces, right? Like James Wiseman, that whole pick and all that is a mismanage. To draft James Wiseman in the draft where LaMelo and Anthony Edwards happened, and I know Ant-Man was the number 1 pick, but LaMelo was not. The fact that happened, right, that's a bad move. That was a bad move. Wiseman was a bust. I'm from Memphis. He's been a bust. I don't know, man. I don't like that comment from Steph. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, though. The T-Wolves making that run. Julius Randle, with the finish. McDaniels, he cuts the deficit in half with that 3. Wiggins, and the Warriors need a response. It's Andrew Wiggins back in Minnesota getting the deuce to go. And here comes the 3 ball from Ant-Man. We got a 2-point game, y'all. Moody. The Warriors have woken back up.
Randall on the cut, the feed from
Randall.
DiVincenzo. Wiggins a good look, and he cans a 3. He'll be reevaluating in about 10 days. McDaniels tried to slam.
I just don't think Steph should worry about that. Like, bro, if anything, Draymond should worry about it. Because what are we talking about? Jonathan Kuminga? Jonathan Kuminga is the only guy that you could potentially regret losing in a trade. The hell are we talking about? Picks and Brandon Podziemski? Curry nails the 3. Warriors up by 5. We so used to Curry's greatness, we take it for granted. That was a crazy 3 that he just made.
Minutes and 35 seconds so far in this game, but we're all tied now with just outside a minute left.
Okay, we're tied at 108. A minute to go. Looney, Steph, the fake on Reed. He's looking at the crowd as he gets that one up. He puts the Warriors up by 3. Oh, easy. That's bad defense right there. You got a 1-point game again. Uh-oh.
And a foul called as Wiggins hit the deck.
What is that?
Actually going to keep
off the ball foul.
To inbound it. He does to Moody, almost fell out of bounds.
Oh my God. The Warriors gave Minnesota a chance. What do they do with it? That's a quick 2.
And he scores.
Okay. So somehow we end up with a 2-point game. You got Rudy Gobert on the court. He's been the best rebounder in the last 10 years. And you don't get the loose ball. And you foul Steph, who's been a 90% free throw shooter his whole career. See, that's just bad basketball from Minnesota. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
They get it into Curry. Can they foul in time? They do.
Did he call a timeout?
On the clock here. Let's see.
That's weird. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Pharaoh, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000. It's available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Pharaoh.